it. So just like let me know, and I'll try to work on my schedule regarding that. But the sooner the better. The sooner you let me know, the better. Okay? All right, y'all. Moving on to our next hot topic. Top 100 athletes by rankers are released. Top 100 athletes by rankers are released. I'm not going to do the top 100 because I have the list right here. I'll just tell y'all who they have at the top 10. And there's some notables that's not on this list that lets me know this had to be somebody on their couch that made this list. But rankers is pretty known. But there's no way these two people that is not on the list that I will say after I let y'all know is not on this list. All right, so let's get into it. At number 10, Jesse Owens. At number 9, Mike Tyson. At number 8, LeBron James. At number 7, Roger Federer. At number 6, Babe Ruth. At number 5, Usain Bolt. At number 4, Michael Phelps. Number 3, Lionel Messi. Number 2, Muhammad Ali. And number 1, Michael Jordan. Now, they have some great athletes on this list throughout the top 100, I must say. This top 10, great athletes. Great athletes. And I don't want to talk negatively about any of those top 10 to move up the 2 that should have been on the list. These 2 I'm about to say wasn't even on the list. But they had other top-level athletes on this list. So the 2 guys that's not even on the top 100 according to rankers is Lawrence Taylor. How is Lawrence Taylor not on your list? I'm looking up and down this list and I don't see Lawrence Taylor, LT. There's no way you can have a top 100 in all sports, not football, in all sports, and don't mention Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor should have at least be in the top 10, let alone the 100. I don't think people realize, and this is why I hate time, because after time, when you get older, people really do forget. Lawrence Taylor was 6'3", 245 pounds, running damn near 4.5, 4.4. In order to do the things that he did in the NFL, he was faster than most running backs, just as fast as a lot of those receivers. He's basically a tight end on defense, and size and built, and moving like a freight train. He was running like there wasn't other people on the field. He was moving at a completely different speed. He dominated the NFL. He dominated the NFL. Again, I'm not going to down talk because we just spoke about him. Tom Brady, Bo Jackson, Joe Montana. These are guys that's on this list. I'm not going to down talk Barry Sanders, Jim Thorpe, Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson also played football in college. Who else did I see right off the top that's football players? Jerry Rice, Jim Brown, Peyton Manning. All great players. All are great players. These guys are gold jackets. This means that they sit at the table that everybody else can't sit at. Those players that I just named were offensive players. What do you think their worry level would be if they seen 5'6" on the other side of the field at his best? Imagine these players at their best and LT on the other side at their best. They're going to be a little worried a little bit. They're going to be excited for the challenge because most great players are excited to play other great players. But LT dominated like no other. He's the reason why the left tackle position is even important in the NFL. He's the reason why you need to put a tight end with that left tackle on that side. He's the reason why. He's another reason why your quarterback needs to be able to be a little mobile. Because if he's not, he's a sitting statue. Again, Lawrence Taylor ran like a 4.5, 4.4. Moving like a freight train. And he's not on this list. Dominated the NFL. Won MVP of the league. MVP of the National Football League. And he's not in the top 100 athletes of all time? Bruh. Second player. Coach Prime Deion Sanders. Now, I know, most of y'all know Coach Prime because he's a coach. Smiles all the time. He lives through God. He guides his children in life, navigational system, so that way they'll be better men than him one day. That's the whole goal, right? To pay it forward. When Deion Sanders was playing, he was something unlike anybody you can see. When I was a kid, growing up, not only that his play dictate wins, but his style and swagger on top of that. You could have went to a Little League game, Pop Warner game, high school game, worldwide, at any time when the time Deion Sanders was playing football, and all of us was dressed like him. Like, for real. Wearing the neck wristband, the 3 wristbands on one arm, the 3 wristbands on the other. Then we took it a step further, putting 3 wristbands on our legs. That was all Deion. We wanted to be fly like Deion. We wanted to look good. So when we look good, we feel good. If we feel good, we play good. And if we play good, they pay good. And when you're playing Little League, our pay is, a couple little $5, $10, or they send you to the little mystery meat, little place where you get, 2 hot dogs and, 2 glizzies and a soda, $2.50 with a little sauerkraut, mustard and ketchup. That was the pay for Pop Warner football at that time. So I can't imagine what high school was getting at that time. But that's all through his influence. And as a player, he shifts the power of play. His speed, his energy, him seeing the field, him shutting down the whole side of the field was real. And he played in an era where there was real receivers. And I'm not dissing today's receivers because we got some monsters in today's league. But he played against gold jackets, bro. He played against the Jerry Rice, the Michael Irvins, the Chris Carters, the Randy Moss, the Andre Reeds, the Andre Risons, Mark Duper. Like the list goes on and on. James Lofton. Who else was from that time? Fred Barnett. Eric Metcalf. So there's a lot of dogs. Tim Brown. Dog. It's a couple guys I'm missing. I know that for a fact. But y'all get the point that I'm making. Sterling Sharp. Oh my God. Sterling Sharp was nice. Not Shannon. Sterling. Shannon is a Hall of Famer. He was nasty. Pause. Meaning like he was a great player. But Sterling Sharp was nice also. And he went up against giants. And he's not on the top 100 athletes of all time? Crazy work. And he's a champion. Crazy work. That's wild. So, that's my real gripe with rankers and their top 100 list. Again, no LT, no Deion Sanders. The guys they do have on here is great athletes, deserve a recognition. I'm not going to down talk any other athlete to boost them up, but they deserve to be on this list. They both should be in the top 10 athletes of all time. And not make the top 100 is laughable. It's laughable. All right, y'all, moving on to our next hot topic. Shout out to the African American Day Parade in Harlem. It just happened, the African American Day Parade. Y'all know how I feel about the word African American, because that's not what we are. We straight up Americans over here. I know a lot of people understand the difference, but they want us to subscribe to African American so we don't attain our rights and our truthful heritage here in America.